Greetings and welcome. I am Demi and I am powered by love. I want to thank you for tuning in. This message today I've been getting here for a couple of days. I'm actually organizing my cards here to bring this message to you. This is for my divine sacred marriage unions, the twin flame union. This is a message from your divine masculine. And just in brief, really quickly, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. And again, if you haven't, check in the boxes below, down below, in the additional information. You're going to see that there is a link to your own free reading. You just simply need to submit it. I announce those winners at the end of the week. And so I am looking forward to doing a live recording or a live connection with you for 10 minutes. And please take a look at that link. If you'd like to know more about me and what it is I do, you can find that information at www.Iempoweredbylove.com. I am a twin flame reunification teacher. I'm also a twin flame myself. We are reunified and have been so for quite some time. We like to talk about the journey together, and my goal is to not just have you come into the truth of the authentic version of yourself as a whole unit, but together at what your mission is. And a lot of people have been asking me, what's the difference between a karmic relationship, a soul mate relationship, and a twin flame? Am I a twin flame? I get these questions a lot. I am going to be producing a video about that. I have been with my twin for 20 plus years, and so we have been through every single stage. I started helping other twins back in 2003, so I am no stranger to this. I've been a spiritual teacher. I am a spiritual coach. I'm also a spiritual healer. So when it comes to activating and the awakening part of your life, and so I also do readings for clarity. Healing just elevates the soul, and coaching provides lasting changes for your life. And so these are the things that I do. And again, my name is Demi and I am powered by love. And I really just want to get right into the reading, because the divine masculine, and if you haven't watched any of my other videos, I hate feeling like I'm redundant, but I'm not sure if this is your first time watching me, and so welcome if you are. If you are beginning to see that I'm out here, thank you, and please subscribe so that I can know that this is content that you're interested in. And so anyway, like and share, obviously, comment if this resonates with you. And follow me. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook and some other places. And so anyway, the divine masculine is not just a male or female counterpart. And I like to talk about this is because a lot of times same-sex relationships will contact me and say, is this possible that I'm a twin, but I'm involved with another woman or another man? And so the definition of energies, masculine and feminine, have really nothing to do with the physical embodiment of the space sexually in which you are here physically in present form as. So I really can't stress this enough, that relationship of energy, there are two different types. One that is creative, and as the masculine, disciplined, and then there's the receiving energy as the feminine, and it's the nurturing, it's the emotional. And so we're in a state, in a plane of time and space, where these two energies have been featured as our twin flame, but in actuality, every single person on the planet has male and female component energies, and we call this the law of gender. And so in the law of gender, to actually harness the power of the universe in any creative form of manifesting in abundance to your life, this is part of the law of the universe. And so as a twin, we need to better understand what these energies truly represent if we're going to create the reunification process of our twin flame union. Now, the twin flame union here today, this message is so vital because not only are you personally experiencing the changes and transformations in your life, as you know, we're still kind of licking our wounds and healing from places, you know, that 2019 left us feeling lost, confused, but many of us were getting those instrumental insights and that leadings and promptings for change and newness of direction and clarifying, you know, that place where we want to take our lives in 2020. So the divine masculine wants you to know that first and foremost, and you know, I'm a medium and a channel. So if you tune in and if you watch long enough, I'm not sure, you know, if you're clicking on me for the first time, you'll see that a lot of the times that my channel tries to come through or is coming through. And so there's some pausing as I'm receiving the downloads of those messages. And so my oracle explanation, I do use oracle cards in order to pull that energy out to you as quickly as possible. But so the divine masculine has been speaking here in some very clear things. So there's a lot of toxicity, there's a lot of blockages, there's a lot of feelings of low self-worth, and the connection to you is so important, and wants you to know not to give up as well as not to let go. They're not ready to move on yet. They're experiencing the place where their journey is now beginning to look at who they are and how to facilitate and bring the love and the compassion and the care to this relationship, because it means so much to them as well. So they want you to hold on, and there's some things that you as the divine feminine do, should, and you already are working on. So I want to talk a little bit about that. And so we're going to lead off here. We're just going to go right into it. You know, I've been getting a lot of messages from others of you who have been finding my website asking questions, and I want to address some of those questions today. And I want to thank you, you know, for seeking me out. Because there are, you know, so many resources, and we want to know that where we are, this is real to us, because it feels like a dream. It feels unreal. And so the divine masculine and this part of their journey as the running and the separation, they want you to know what it is that you can be doing to keep the connection to them strong. And a lot of you have been asking, should I move on? Should I let go? Is it possible that I can let go? Is there happiness beyond the twin? And a lot of you want to know how to make this happen faster. Well, the divine masculine's response to how we can make this happen faster for the divine feminine is, what can you do to help heal some of the toxicity and the resistance to their healing process? They're not resisting you. They're not resisting the energy. They're starting to acknowledge that this energy is real, and they want to heal. So how can you help them in this healing process? And what is it going to do for them? So we're going to read divine feminine and divine masculine today. They want you to know that they are healing, and they also hear that you want to know how you can help. And you've been asking, a lot of you have been reaching out to me asking, how can I make this process happen faster? So here we go. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the answer to the divine feminine. What can I do to make this happen faster? How can I speed this process up of the reunification? What work do I need to do, and how is this work instrumental to helping my twin reconnect back and re-engage with me? And so this is moving also into the February's energy. Right where you are, and some of you have already started experiencing this. Okay, so this has been happening, I guess, over the past week. So for those of you who are tuning in to me for the first time, please watch the beginning series of my videos. I am new to YouTube, but I'm not new to channeling, mediumship, healing. I'm hearing this message right now that a lot of the divine feminine have been experiencing some major transformational shifts as well. And so they're asking you to tune in to the inner temple, which is yourself. You've been experiencing, a lot of you have been experiencing some life events here just recently, some of which have just come up out of the blue that were so unexpected, I'd say within the past 5 to 7 days, even as recent as just yesterday, that have sent you down the rabbit hole. And this rabbit hole is your inner temple. They're asking you to begin. Your guides, your ancestors, your angels are all with you. They're surrounding you right now. And they're wanting you to know that you are loved and that you are safe to make these changes. You are safe to move forward, but this inner temple of yourself and your soul is so important. And they want you to spend some time moving in a space to clarify your intentions, to master the love of self, the devotion of your heart, doing some some forgiveness work. There's some forgiveness. You have some unforgiveness is what I'm hearing. That's blocking not just you from flowing as yourself and the things that you desire to manifest, but also the connection with your twin. Your twin, again, your twin, this is the divine masculine here, and you can see that the divine masculine is in a cave, and the divine masculine energy is being asked to connect with you, to reassure you that the realness, the truth of the love is real. They want to affirm to you, but they're also, as you can see, they are in a cave. And the specifics about this card are very, very interesting, because it says, come out of the cave, share your voice, persecution, and expression. And they're in a place where this part is evolving, and they're going to be able to connect with you at some point and tell you this. Some of you can begin to expect your twin, the divine masculine, to be reaching out to you in some medium here. I feel like this is going to happen pretty soon, but part of that connection for you is not to be sitting, waiting, and wanting, but to really get into your inner temple, yourself, your soul, the authentic version of you, and to begin healing that place. You've been kind of waiting here for your twin to make the move, but really the first move belongs to you, and jumping into yourself, jumping into your own life, beginning the movement. And those of you who know what I'm talking about, in the past 5 to 7 days, as recently as just yesterday, are going through some things. Some things came out of the blue that are helping you cement this direction that you want to take in your life. And the universe is saying, leap for it, move into it, go for it. This is going to anchor yourself, your soul, but also is going to create the safety net as your divine masculine is moving through and healing some and releasing some of the toxicity. Your freedom of movement flows with them. You are ever connected with a divine cord. And in doing so, this empowers them to the awakening process of their own conscious revolution, their consciousness movement, their own deeper healing. This is about them moving from the space in the ego to a more conscious healing process, and they're becoming more aware of it because of the twin connection that you have. And this energetic movement is part of your accelerating and moving towards the passion of yourself, in alignment with yourself, the authentic you. Your soul is calling and urging you to make these changes, so please make them. And again, the angels, the guides, the masters, those who actually speak to your heart, speak to your soul, they're saying that they want you to know that you are not alone. Your prayers are being heard. They are with you. They are walking with you. They are helping, guiding you, and keeping you in the right now, present moment of the movement, so that these things that have come up and these shifts that you're still being asked to heal through and grow through are there. And in doing so, you are creating on the other side of your twin an equal pillar of light. Because remember, you guys are one, and everything that you do in experience, you both have an opposite set of abilities, gifts, and talents that are going to help fulfill your mission. That's card set number 1. And I feel like some of you just went through something, and I keep hearing just as recent as yesterday, that was heavy. It's weighing heavy on your heart. Ooh. This is why that your divine masculines, a lot of you, between yesterday and the past 7 days, a lot of you have experienced some life-shattering information. Some changes that have caused you to second guess, to put self-doubt into your energy field. Your self-value is being tested. Your self-worth is coming under fire. What you believe of who you are is also being burned off in the fire of purification as you get closer to the authentic self, and you're moving to the value of love, that you're letting go of these old belief systems. They're being tested. You feel like you are being tested. And this has caused the divine masculine to reach out to you, and it's asked you to continue moving forward in the connection. But the universe is also, and your angels and your guides and your masters are telling me to tell you that this is also your journey into self. You have to also harness both masculine and feminine energies within yourself. This creates the wholeness of you. The only way that the twins can connect is being whole and healed as individuals. You do not complete one another. This is not what the twin is about. I'm sorry if this is the first time you've ever heard this. You both have to be complete in and of yourselves, this whole, to be able to have this merge of reunification. There we go. Okay. Again, for the divine feminine, the universe is saying on the cusp of this new moon energy in Aquarius that we have. This is super big. Because the message is very clear. They told you just a minute ago to take the leap. Here again, I'm going to confirm that this is the energy that's out there. So if you have any new moon practices, if you don't know what that is, please look it up. This is going to be so very vital for you to really take some time to clarify your intentions. The self-mastery of you and the reunification, I cannot make this clear because this is coming in live channel. The reunification that you are seeking is dependent upon the healing of your soul. And if you are looking to cut some cords, if you're looking to do some soul retrieval work, please reach out to me, because I feel like some of you, this event that just recently happened, and when I say recent, as is just as quick as yesterday, or within the past 7 days, you've been experiencing some shifts that have caused you to doubt everything, and yourself included. But they're saying again to make the first move. You got to be bold. It's time to step out of your comfort zone and the place of wherewith you have been living and existing comfortably under in the shadows, is what I'm hearing. Underneath and kind of moving along with the crowd. It's time for you to step out. This is the blue moon card. You have to absolutely believe in the impossible. You have to hope against hope, and not just in your dreams and your visions, your goals, but also in the twin flame reunification, as your twin is asking for you to do all of these things because they need your strength. You are stronger than what you think you are. This is luck is on your side. There is big movements, and this is also carrying into the energy of February. You're going to need this reading for February, and I believe that everyone who is going to watch this is going to need this information, because you have to hold on. You need to clarify even more deeply exactly what it is you desire, because in February we're moving into a new month's energy. We have a new moon right upon us, and the energies going into February, plus we have a retrograde, I'm being reminded, in the middle of February that are going to refine your energies. And you are asking yourself, what can I do to make this reunification happen quicker? And your twin, is the divine masculine, is asking that you help them elevate in the awakening process and also become the pillar of light that is also needed of the two of you. Nothing is set in stone. So I want to be clear about what this means. Nothing is set in stone, meaning that right now you are oscillating back and forth, and the movement of this back and forth, the universe is saying right here, right now with this card, is that you need to clarify this, because nothing is set in stone. Everything about your energy and everything about you magnetizing that makes it and creates it and manifests it. So confirm, clarify the intentions that you want, and don't let the belief systems of others and the need of their approval and acceptance of what you are doing and where you are moving in your life dictate what those are. And so they are going to be working on balancing their spiritual practices with their physical, and what this means is they are also moving to the understanding that they are also spiritual beings too. So, both of you are moving in lights that are brand new. So stepping outside of your comfort zone, you are going to have to take that leap yourself. Wow, that's insane that both of you have the same set of cards. That's amazing. Emotions are running high. They too are experiencing significant changes, and you becoming the pillar and the foundation, raising your own vibration, bringing them in to an ever increasing flow of love comes from you. Your determination to see your creations and manifestations for your life purpose, your dreams, your goals, they need that hope. And when you move and when you act, they move and then they act. And they get closer to their authentic self and their soul, so you guys can fulfill the twin flame soul contract of the sacred marriage. This one is nothing will come of this situation. So this is very similar to your card here where nothing is set in stone. And the difference here is that this one says, do not worry, do not doubt. The situation is as it will be. Remain in tune and stay balanced, because this is asking them to stay balanced right now. Nothing's coming of this situation except for the good. And they're being asked to also don't let the pride get in the way. They're being asked to make some changes in their life and letting go as they're healing themselves as the divine masculine. And what you can do is you can continue in strengthening your own vibration, your own signal, your own energy, and letting that love flow freely from you as you are connected to them and source at the same time. I want to continue to let you know that I am praying that the universe is moving in your, always is moving on your behalf. But as a twin and having lived the separation, and can you live without your twin and be and create happiness? Absolutely. You can. Can you separate from your twin and find other love? Absolutely. A lot of people ask me that all the time because they're afraid that the love of their life won't manifest if they let go of the twin. I'm here to tell you that you can, but for those who really want reunification, there are some requirements, and that's just what it is. There are some requirements of you and of the divine masculine. Divine feminine and masculine must move as one, and it doesn't feel like it because you're not together. And so separations can be deeply difficult. They can create a ton of emotion. And so just, I want you to know that I'm praying for you. I'm sending light, love, and energy to you. And I want to thank you. And if this at all resonates with you, if you are going through something right now and it's heavy, because I can feel it again, it's heart-centered. Someone receives some new news, something is shifting in their life. I can feel panic, doubt. It's causing you to draw back and take a look at the entire situation, not just this thing, but it's making you revisit everything. It's painful. There's a lot moving, and I'm going to speak to that right now because please reach out to me if you'd like to enter to win the reading. Please fill that out below, and I'm just sending you healing energy right now because I feel some brokenheartedness. You're being more and more asked to detach from things that were in your life. You're having to let go of some things that you weren't prepared to. So there's a lot of different things that you are being called to rebuild. And you're being asked to have strength and bring some resolve right now. I do offer single session coachings, and I do offer healings. And please check my website for additional types of private readings. And just know that I do, and I will announce those readers, because I feel like this is somebody, and I can feel the fear and the pain and the hurt. And this is something that just came about very, very recently for you. As recent as yesterday, but no more than just in the past 7 days. So over this past week, from today's date, which is Thursday, January 23rd, in the past 7 days, as recent as just yesterday, there has been some life has just thrown you some more curveballs, and you didn't feel like you were ready for it. And so if I'm speaking to that, please like, share, subscribe, but moreover, please reach out to me so that we can begin some healing and some clarity for you, and get deeper into your story. And if this resonates with you at all, please comment and share and like. And again, thank you for being a part of I Am Powered by Love.